So it seems with the 1.13.4 and the 1.13.5, there seems to be a little issue with the update. Let's do this. So hello, welcome once again to the channel on this fine day here in the UK. Although we've got some nasty rain forecast. However, let's get on with the subject of the video. And as you know, the last couple of weeks we've had a couple of updates on the DJI RC2 and also the DJI RC 1.13.4 and 1.13.5, which was released about 3 or 4 days ago. So one of the subscribers reached out to me and asked me a question, and I've seen this on certain forums as well. And the question is this: I fly the Mini 4 Pro plus the RCN2 plus the iPhone 8, and he also uses the Galaxy Tab iPad 9th generation. So my new DJI FLY app version 1.13.5 drone software 010000500. When taking a hyperlapse, the program hangs after taking one photo and then the image becomes black and white. Does the Mini 4 Pro with the RC2 have the same problem? I have no problems with hyperlapse on the Mini 3 Pro with the RCN1. So, yeah, it was a good point, and I thought, well, I'd nip out today and try this problem out to see if I've got any issues with the DJI RC2. So let's get straight into the video and have a little look to see what the problem is. So before we get into the video, I'd just like to point out 1.13.5 is not available for iPhones. So I think he's just made a bit of a typo error there. It should be 1.13.4. However, moving on, I found some information on the DJI forums, which I'm going to share with you. Somebody actually posted a video of the actual problem. So I've just screenshot it and just give you an idea of actually what's going off. So it's just took one photo. It's tried to do a second one, and then it just suddenly freezes. And that's the same problem that Spark is having as well. As you can see, it grays out and it reverts back to the normal screen. So checking on the forums, there's a couple of users saying that they've got the same issue with the firmware and the drone on the RC2. Same again, 1.13.4. However, this guy contacted DJI on the live chat, and they provided him with a temporary custom firmware .501, which he tested the hyperlapse, and it works fine with a temporary firmware. So he's basically saying you have to wait for a new firmware. So on to my video, and as you can see, I went out and I tested both the RC2, which is this one just here, and I also tested out the RCN2 as well. And as you can see in my video, it's working absolutely fine. So I didn't let it go all the way. I just did it until there was enough photographs to prove the point that it's actually working fine. Moving on to the RCN2 video. I did mix it about a bit. I did a course lock on this one. And here we go. Picture number 1, absolutely fine. And so on and so on. So basically there is an issue somewhere, because these guys on the forum have reported it, and a subscriber, Spark, he reported it to me and asked me to test out the DJI RC2 to see if there was any issues with that. And as I can confirm, they're both working absolutely fine. So let's summarize it. So as you saw in the video, the two tests that I did, I used the DJI RC2 and I also used the DJI RCN2 with the iPhone 13 Pro. And as you saw, I had no problems whatsoever. And you saw in that little clip as well from the DJI forum that there does seem to be a little bit of an issue for some people out there. So it'd be interesting to find out from you guys, has anybody else had this issue with the hyperlapse function? I don't normally use the hyperlapse feature very often. Very occasionally I'll do a quick hyperlapse, maybe some cloud formations or traffic or something like that, but I don't use it an awful lot. hence why I didn't pick it up. But I'd like to thank the subscriber for bringing it to my attention. And like I say, if you guys out there have noticed anything with the hyperlapse function, maybe you can let me know down in the comments. And then the more people that have the issue, then the more chance we've got of getting it put right. Like I say, I can't prove it on my equipment. It works absolutely flawlessly. As you saw, I did a course lock, I did a freehand, absolutely nothing whatsoever I could find fault with. But like I say, there could be an issue with you guys out there, and it does seem that DJI have released a beta firmware for the issue that a couple of guys on the forum were having the problems with, and it fixed it. So let's see, there might be another update imminent for the DJI RC2, maybe a fly-up update. If you got something out of the video, don't forget, as always, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you, and if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.